I'm Chief Chemist at Fleetline Markers. My responsibilities are for the technical aspects of paint. This includes quality control, technical support and development of new coating products. I'd like to demonstrate one of the unique selling points of our product, mixability. To do this, I'm going to compare it with a material from a competitor. It doesn't matter which competitor, most of the materials on the market behave in a similar manner. Now, in order to do this test, I take a small sample of paint and allow it to drop slowly through water. As you can see, as the drops fall, there's very little dispersion. The drops remain on the bottom completely intact. If I repeat the same procedure with a sample of our paint, I think you can see that in our case, as the drops fall through the paint, the very emotion of them passing through the water starts to cause them to disperse. This is what we sometimes refer to as fluffing, and is an indication that the paint is already dispersing by the simple act of pouring it into water. This makes it much easier to use in practice. I'd like to demonstrate for you the common misconception that paint, when it's thicker, is better value for money than when it's thinner. To do this, we take a product, it doesn't matter which product, I'm going to use ours, and I'm going to pour 100 millilitres into this beaker. I'm now going to transfer 50 millilitres into the second beaker so that there can be no argument that the two products are the same. To the second beaker, I'm going to add 50 millilitres of water and give that a quick stir. And I think you'll agree that the material to which I've added the water is considerably thinner than the material we started with. The next stage is to add this material, which is a thickness solution, to the material we've pre-thinned. This material in itself is largely water. Again, give it a stir, and as you stir, the viscosity of this material will increase. The paint will get thicker and thicker and thicker, till you get to a point where the material is now thicker than the material that we started with. It is, however, still half the solids of what it was originally. Most people would now regard this thick paint as being better value for money than this thin paint. I'd now like to show you that that's not necessarily the case, and what I will use is this drawdown bar, which enables me to put down a very accurately controlled thin film of both paints simultaneously. All I do now is put a small blob of each of these paints onto this card, and then draw down the bar. And as you can see, the thick paint is considerably less opaque than the thin paint.